driver behind the wheel. She had a criminal past. 43-year-old Joyce Apaku is a home health care aide. A woman in her care was in the vehicle with her at the time of yesterday's accident. Now, back in 2014, we have learned that the New Windsor woman pled guilty to not properly taking care of a different patient. She was also accused of covering up neglect. That patient later died of natural causes. News 12's Lisa LaRocca is at the Green Lane Crossing in Bedford Hills this afternoon with the very latest on this investigation. Lisa.
You know, safety upgrades were made to this very crossing, and yet we still had the accident yesterday. We spoke to some commuters. No one really seems to have a definitive answer on what to do.
There has to be like a better system, or I don't know, something that like stops the cars.
I think the issue also is people that
Like
try
this
to
big
beat the train and
giant
try to cross
gigantor
it.
sort of
How do you
creature
stop
that we
accidents
could
like
make out
this
of
from
old
happening?
used car
Wednesday
parts.
afternoon, 43-year-old
And then,
home
like,
health care
somebody
aide Joyce
runs-
Apaku of New Windsor was stopped at the Metro North Green Lane crossing in Bedford Hills just before 3:30. Investigators say Apaku claims the flashing lights suddenly went off and the gates came down on her car. She said she couldn't back up, so she got herself and her 87-year-old female passenger out just seconds before a northbound train came through and slammed into the car still on the tracks. Amazingly, no one was injured.
Whether or not there's an adequate guard, I really can't say, but they certainly should be one.
Back in 2009, the state made $300,000 worth of improvements to this very crossing after 3 separate accidents involving cars getting stuck on the tracks. Luckily, no one was injured, unlike the deadly accident at a similar crossing in Valhalla back in February of 2015. 5 people on the train died along with the driver of the car stopped on the tracks. Since then, Metro North officials have been considering eliminating more than 400 of what's called grade-level crossings like this throughout MTA's system. Now, MTA police say the crossing gate and crossing signals were operating properly. Joyce Apaku was issued a summons for illegally stopping on a railroad crossing. We're in Bedford Hills. Let's go back to the studio.
All right, Lisa, thank you. Also new this afternoon, several alleged drug dealers off the streets of Orange County after a series of raids. News 12's Blaze Gomez tells us from Middletown this is a multi-county operation.